YouTube? It's your girl JD Jonay, and I am back with another video. As you already see by the title, I am back with another wig install. Major shout out to Arabella Hair Company for sponsoring this video. Today I have on their number 4 24-inch water wave wig. Y'all, this wig is literally so gorgeous, but I'm not gonna talk y'all heads off. Let's get into this install. So here is the packaging that they sent over. They sent me a bunch of goodies, things that I need to install the wig cap, edge brush, wig band, all of the things, you know, lashes, all the stuff they send over. This was the wig straight out of the pack. Water wave is one of my favorite textures. What I will say about their particular water wave pattern, their water wave is a little bit tighter as opposed to some of the companies that I worked with, but this was the hairline, came pre-plucked, and it was really nice. This was the interior of the wig. Construction was really nice. I like the elastic bands because it makes the wig feel firm on my head. So starting off, I'm gonna start with a wig cap. Once again, I've been giving the ball cap method a break just because it's a little harsh on my edges. So I'm just gonna apply makeup to a wig band, and then I'm gonna try the wig on. As you see, it's looking like what? It's looking very, very uniform, but I combed those curls out because I wanted this hair to be nice and big. And I will say the density on this hair was really nice. This hair was full, but here's a close-up of the hairline, and I'm gonna put the wig back on to try it on. This is when you would cut any excess lace, but this wig was quite snug on my head, I will say, so I didn't have to cut anything extra until the end. So y'all see how I'm kind of making it fit. This was very snug, but I prefer snug fit because I feel like it stays on a little bit better. So just try it on and measure it up. I knew that I wanted to do a side part, so I went ahead and started navigating the hair that way so that I could go ahead and start styling it. This will just make the process overall more easy, especially when you start laying the lace. So I'm going in with my wax stick and my hot comb, making sure to flatten out that wig, going section by section because the smaller the section, the flatter it gets. So literally just going in and flattening it out as I go. You see how flat it is inside part T. So now I'm gonna go in with my Erica J lace glue, hold me down glue, and I'm gonna apply this right before my hairline. Make sure you're not applying this directly to your hairline because it could be harsh and it will pull your edges. So make sure you're putting it on skin and not any hair. So once I have all the dots on, I'm gonna go ahead and start smoothing that glue back. This is gonna cause the layer to be a little bit more thin, and it's gonna dry clear for me. So once it dries clear, you're gonna go ahead and pull the wig forward, and you're gonna press it down into that glue very firmly with your fingertips. You can also use a comb to kind of get that in there too. Once I have it down, I'm gonna go in with my lace band, and I'm gonna tie that on for 10 to 15 minutes. And this is gonna allow that glue to fully set and melt in with that lace wig. Once those 10 minutes are up, I'm gonna remove it, and this is when I will get my straight razor. Also use shears, but just make sure you cut them zigzag, and this just allows the hairline to look more natural. It's already looking really good, and I barely touched this wig. Like, I barely plucked it at all, and it looks so good even without baby hairs, y'all. This was tea. But I did go in and add some little hairs, so I just feel like with curly hair sometimes it's just necessary, but this hair looked really good without them too. Just pulling out my little hairs for my edges. I didn't want nothing too major, just minor swoops. Once I have my hairs picked out, I'm gonna go in with my straight razor and razor off the length. This will help give them a natural tapered type look once you go in to swoop them. I then go in with my mini flat irons and curl them inwards. This also allows for the swoop to go just very easier, taking away all the hard work. After all that, I'm gonna go in with my Care foam wrap, and I also use a little bit of Got2b gel and lay those edges. Like I said, I didn't want these edges to be too like perfect, so I went in very lightly, very sparsely. I didn't try and do like perfection this time because that just was not the vibe for this hair. Swoop my little side part edge. Once again, didn't want it to be too perfect, so I'm just doing it very lightly, very easily, not trying to overdo it at all. I haven't been holding on to wigs for a while, but y'all, this hair is tea. I don't know what it is about brown hair on me, but it just looks so good. I love a good brown wig, and this curly hair just looked even better. And I typically don't even do these lengths. And right here, y'all just see me applying a little bit of water. I didn't put much on this hair at all because I wanted to keep the curlies, and I just wanted it to be big and fluffy and pretty. But I very rarely keep wigs, but I'm holding on to this one because it's just so pretty. I feel like it's super flattering, makes my eyes pop. And the length, I never like shorter curly wigs, but this is so pretty on me. Like, it just looks so natural and pretty. I don't know, I was feeling this real bad. So yeah, major shout out to Arabella for sponsoring this video. All links and specs will be in the description box below as always. Major shout out to them. Shop this hair. They're having Black Friday sales. It's tea, it's up, it's lit. And yeah, I love this wig, I love this hair. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.